Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Yasmin. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a quick brow tutorial for my girls who want to get their brows together. And I also have some helpful tips on how I achieve this look, especially the wing eyeliner. So this is a quick makeup look. I did not contour, I did not highlight. I literally just did my brows, put on some lashes, and did a quick little lip. This is a little everyday makeup look. If y'all are ready for my tips, keep watching. Okay, let's get into it. So first we need to start off with the proper tools. You're gonna need a brow pencil, a concealer brush. You're gonna need some concealer that actually comes in different shades, so a couple of different shades of concealer. You're gonna need some brow gel. You're gonna need some powder to set your concealer, and some primer, and a fluffy brush. Okay, let's go in with the primer. We put on primer because we want our makeup to last a long period of time. I love MAC's primer, so that's what I'm pushing into my face. Make sure you want to get that concealer deep into the skin. Next, we're going to go ahead and start outlining the brow. So pay attention to where I'm lying the pencil, because that's where your eyebrow should start. That's the arch I just marked, and then this is where the end of my brow should end. Okay, we're going to start off with underlining the brow, and we want to go in with a slant because essentially that's how your brows grow, at a slant. And I'm brushing up the pencil into my brow, right? I'm not coloring in my brow. I don't want my brows to be too dark because that's not how my brows actually look on a day-to-day. I want them to look natural, so I'm just slightly coloring in and outlining my brow with the brow pencil. So you really want to make sure that you're brushing that product into your brow, because that's what's going to give the illusion of it being perfect. So I'm doing the same thing on my other brow. Like I said, outline. You want to make sure that you are starting and ending your brow where it's supposed to be. So pay attention to the technique. And then I'm doing the same thing. I'm underlining the brow, and I'm filling it in really lightly, especially in the front, because in the front of your brows where you don't have many brow hairs, is not very dark there. So I'm lightly just creating brow-like strokes with the pencil, outlining the brow. I don't really care about it being perfect at this point, because I know once I go in with the concealer, that's what really creates that perfection illusion. So I'm just making sure that it's all, filled in nicely. Now let's go in with some concealer. So I'm going to start off with a concealer color that's 2 shades lighter than my skin. And this is what I'm going to put underneath my brow bone. Well, yeah, my brow bone. Then I'm going to go in very slowly. I know this video is actually sped up, but when you're actually in the moment of doing this, you want to go in slowly, because you don't want to make any mistakes. It does take a long time to perfect, your brow, and getting used to holding the concealer brush correctly. So please be patient with yourself. Take your time, and just go in very slowly, and outline that brow. You want to make sure that you check your work and everything looks good on your end. Now we're going to mix 2 concealers together to get a shade that's closer to my skin color, and that's the concealer that I'm going to use to go on top of the brow. I do this because it helps to make the brow look more natural, versus if I use the same color that I use underneath the brow, I would essentially create a halo brow looking, like it will look like my brow isn't like attached to my face. At least that's what it looks like to me. So I like for my brows to look natural, so I go in with a color that is closer to my skin. Now you want to go in with that fluffy brush and really push that product into your skin. I'm pushing it in because I want it to blend. I'm blending it with my skin. So push that brush to make that product go into that skin, honey, because you want it to look natural. And then now I'm going on top of it with some powder because I want to set that concealer. You know, you don't want to leave it wet because you're going to sweat and it's going to look really unnatural. And now we're going in with Be Magnificent Beauty Luxe Brow Styling Gel. And we're going to make those brow hairs stay in place. And we're going to push them up, you know, to make them look more natural and more full. That's one thing that I love about this brow gel. You don't need too much product. You know, just go in and brush those hairs in the shape, in the direction that you want them to go. Okay, that is it for the brow tutorial. Let me know how my brows look in the comments, and stay tuned for the rest of the video where I finish the rest of my face. Let's finish up this face. So we're going in with some light foundation. Like I said, I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to conceal or contour my face. I'm just going in with foundation. Now I'm adding some eyeliner, whatever eyeliner you prefer to use. I suggest you use that. And I like to start in the middle of my eye and then go in and then come out on the end. So start in the middle, go to the front, and then I go to the back. And then as far as the line to create that wing look, I pull my eye to the side and I just come out where I ended before. And I'm pulling down the bottom of my eye to add more liner. And now my lines aren't perfect, so I'm going to go in with some concealer and I'm going to clean that up to make that line look, you know, crisp and straight as possible. As you can see, it doesn't matter how you go in with the liner the first time. You can always clean it up with some concealer. Now let's throw on these lashes, honey. Lashes just makes everything better. And then I'm lining my lip with a brown pencil that I got from Sephora. Super simple. I'm gonna throw in some lip glosses, like a matte lip gloss. I got it from the Lip Bar. Yes, face, get into it.